Beware of the person who gives you advice according to his own interest. A wise man hears one word and understands two. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't value your words. Words are like keys. If you choose them right, they can open any heart and shut any mouth. First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Where you stand depends on where you sit. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. First improve yourself, and then judge others. It is a curse to have everything go right on your first attempt. He who conquers himself conquers all. Never speak twice on how you feel. You are at your strongest when you are calm. An educated fool is dangerous. A friend to all is a friend to none. In order to please others, we lose our hold on our life's purpose. The good lawyer knows the law, the clever one knows the judge. From success to failure is one step. From failure to success is a long road. If you understand everything, you must be misinformed. The wise learn many things from their enemies. No matter what happens, it is within my power to turn it to my advantage. Keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly. Don't listen to the person who has the answers. Listen to the person who has the questions. Everything you can imagine is real. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. He who chases to rabbits catches none. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. What you don't see with your eyes, don't witness with your mouth. He who is not happy with little will never be happy with much. If you would be a reader, read. If a writer, write. No man is free who cannot control himself. The hardest thing to learn in life is which bridge to cross and which to burn. No one can make you upset. You choose to be. If friendship is your weakest point, then you are the strongest person in the world. Sympathy doesn't provide food, but it makes hunger more endurable. To be trusted is a greater compliment than being loved. Your comfort zone will destroy your dreams. The person who only accepts friends without faults will never have any real friends. To every answer, you can find a new question. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. A person does not become a freedom fighter in the hope of winning awards. Know your enemy and learn about his favorite sport. Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. Do not try to seem wise to others. I felt sorry for myself because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. Make sure to be in with your equals if you're going to fall out with your superiors. Fear is temporary, regret is forever. If you only walk on sunny days, you'll never reach your destination. Talk sense to a fool, and he calls you foolish. Ignorance can be cured, but stupidity is forever. To learn requires a sense of humility. It is unrealistic to expect people to see you as you see yourself. Make new friends, but don't forget the old ones. No one is as deaf as the man who will not listen. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. The man is richest whose pleasures are cheapest. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. All thoughts start from emotions. We mature with the damage, not with the years. When you have something to say, silence is a lie. Do not try to do everything. Do one thing well. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. Everything that happens to you is a form of instruction if you pay attention. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Wisdom begins in wonder. Anger is the opposite of strength. We can ignore reality, but we cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. All I have learned, I learned from books. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. Tread softly, breathe peacefully, laugh hysterically. The fools are cured of grief by time, the clever by their mind. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. When the water starts boiling, it is foolish to turn off the heat. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. Mistakes are lessons in disguise. Learn, grow, and move forward. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. When you learn to survive without anyone, you can survive anything. Sometimes your humbleness makes people think they can play with you. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. People inspire you or they drain you. Pick them wisely. A loving heart is the truest wisdom. Just because someone's single doesn't mean they're lonely. Just like when someone's in a crowd doesn't mean they're not alone. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond our power or our will. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. There are two ways to do things, right and again. Judge no one, just improve yourself. Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace. Be teachable. You're not always right. As long as you are alive, no obstacle is permanent. Attitude, maturity, and mindset are more attractive than looks. Worrying about losing is losing before you begin. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. Nature has given men one tongue but two ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Keep your attention focused entirely on what is truly your own concern, and be clear that what belongs to others is their business and none of yours. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Let silence be another language of conversation. Focus on issues, not the person, and listen actively. The other person's perspective is the best way to resolve the conflicts peacefully.